about that, you guys.
Okay, so we were at Festival of Books. We were waiting in line for Cassandra Clare, and we had missed Harold at WonderCon. We were all at WonderCon, by the way. Didn't realize that. Really, that was pretty cool. But Harold was also supposed to be there, and he wasn't there. So we were hoping he would be there at Festival of Books. And my sister, who was actually with us, suddenly spotted him, like, 20 feet away.
Or Megan.
Maybe Megan. And Megan literally, like, took off, like, assaulted the guy, was like,
every man for himself.
Yeah, that's one thing you gotta be careful of. Every man for himself when it comes to those events.
He was just walking
around with his family, and he was
so
the nicest guy ever.
So
he was
sweet. So tell your story.
Okay, so I have a Fearless rune tattoo. Hold on, it's gonna be kind of hard to show, but I can hopefully show it. Where's my... Yay, there it is! There it is. So I had to show Harold because, well, I had to show Harold, and he thought it was really cool, and there was photographers there, and they were like, take a picture, like, pretending to draw the rune on there, and I was like, okay! And I don't know, for some reason, he decided, let's sign her arm. So I had Harold's signature on my arm for a couple days, which was pretty cool, actually.
Great.
Megan has a story to tell, too.
Megan has so many cool stories, guys. Megan is like super fan to the max. Like, we all are, but Megan's got some crazy stories.
So, let me tell you. Like you said, we were at the panel. I was with her sister. We rushed over because we wanted to see Cassie, and we were all talking about, oh, I really wish Harold was there. I want Harold to sign my book. I've met Cassie a bunch of times too, and every time my heart just races because I love her to death. Well, I don't have anything else to get signed by Cassie. So does anybody have those, the Infernal Devices postcards we got at the Grove?
They've had them at a lot of the events because I have a bunch of them too.
Yeah, so they've done handouts. So I had those, and I'm like, well, she wrote the Infernal Devices. I might as well get those to get signed. So I picked 3 of my favorite, just hoping that they'd let me sign them. I had the one of Will and Jem when they were little kids.
It was so cute.
I love that.
Parabatai. I think that's how we decided.
We've decided it's Parabatai. Up until we get corrected, we're going to keep saying
Up until the movie comes out in August.
Yeah. We'll see how it's pronounced, but right now that's what we're saying.
So I had my Parabatai postcard of Baby Will and Baby Jem, and then I had, oh shoot, spoiler alerts, I guess, for TID. I had a picture of Tessa and Will kissing, and then I had a picture of Jem and Tessa. So those are my 3 I chose. So I had them with me, and I saw Harold, and I was like, you guys, he's over there. And I think your sister said he's in the green shirt at the same time I said he's the one with the white hair.
He's that guy.
So I was like, he's over there, let's go. And I was holding Sarah's sister's book, and it's the Mortal Instruments. I didn't want it to touch the ground.
Yeah, no.
So I was trying to hand it to her. I was like, here. I was like, he's over there. Finally, I was like, I'm dropping it. And so I dropped it.
We literally,
took off. I was like, let's go. And then, who was with me?
We were. Okay,
we literally just got our bus and ran.
Squared.
Yeah.
So these 2 ran after me. I ran right up to him. I was like, hi, Harold. I was like, can I get your signature? And he's like, yeah. And then these 2 went and gave them the books because I didn't have my books, so I was letting them go first. So he was talking and signing. And then next thing you know, other fans started lining up behind us.
We started it. Oh, yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I wasn't there because I was taking photos of fans at the event.
Because you're so awesome.
Because she's awesome.
It was a sacrifice, but it was
sacrifice.
totally worth it to hear that my friends got to meet him. So
yeah,
I'll look for you at the next one, Harold.
And so it was cool, and that's all that happened.
Go on. There's more
to the story.
It gets better. I promise.
Totally.
Okay, so I asked him to sign by the time I got there because I was waiting for the legit books. I mean, this is the Infernal Devices, so I was like, kind of scared, whatever. I was like, will you sign my postcards? He's like, yeah. And so he took them, and he was signing them. And as he was signing them, his wife goes, do you want me to take those and have the cast sign them, and then I'll send them to you?
And we just burst out laughing. We're just like,
are you serious? You're so funny.
Like, that's hilarious.
The 3 of us just cracked up. Like, we didn't even believe her. And they were still laughing, and I was like, wait a second. Are you being serious right now? And she's like, yeah, this poor woman's probably like, I'm trying to be nice to these fans. And they're laughing at me.
We were cracking up. I didn't think she was serious.
I didn't think she was serious either. And she's like, I'll provide postage and everything. And I was like, I was holding them close to my heart because, I mean, it has her husband's signature on it. And then I wanted Cassie to sign them, and I was like, can I trust her? I was like, kind of hands it to her slowly. I was like, really? And she grabs them. She's like, yeah. And she put it close to her heart. She's like, I'll take care of it. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to cry a river right here. Like, I could not believe it. I was shaking so badly. It has never taken me so long to write my own address before.
She was okay, the best part was she was using Harold's son's back as like a clipboard to like write the address, and the poor kid's like bent over like, Mommy, is she done?
Yeah, she's like, here, write your address on the postcard. So I'm like, okay. So I take the Sharpie, and she's like, do you want to use his back? She just takes her son, turns him around. So it's like, turn around, Sarah. Okay. It's like I'm riding on his back like this little like 8-year-old kid. Which, by the way, he said the cutest thing. He's like, Daddy, you're famous.
You're so famous.
So cute. But okay, so I only wrote. It took like probably 10 minutes to write one
address.
I write one address. So I used my leg for the rest because I felt bad for their son.
Poor baby Harold.
So after that, I like hand her the cards, and she's like, "So who do you want?" I'm just like, everybody. Like, oh my God, so
Robbie.
Robbie.
I know Robbie. Robbie, definitely Robbie.
Big Robbie.
Pass my phone number along too.
Well, he can have my address. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's totally
they're gonna
fine.
see my address, you guys. Oh my God, like they'll remember it.
Okay,
Robbie, feel free to stop by. That's my address. Anyways, I wrote it in the dark.
So exciting.
Okay, so that happened. And then we were talking, and I guess I can tell you about our conversation. It was pretty cool. Like, his wife was so nice, and I told her I was going to be a teacher. I talked to her daughter, and she's like, we need more people like you in the world, like me. His wife, who, by the way, produced the movie, thinks the world needs more people like me. Like, that was a really touching. They
were so sweet. I mean, just like, they were hanging out, and like, it was totally cool. He was signing autographs and taking pictures, and just
everybody.
he was so cool. I mean, I think I took like 100 pictures with him because they kept wanting pictures of like my signature.
And the photographer was like, another picture,
and one more, and he was just like, cool. Like, I just don't think I don't know if he didn't like expect like the fans to like him like that or something, but like he was just like, whoa, like, and it was really cool seeing him.
Like, his whole family really touched my heart. So if you guys see this, I really hope you know, like,
they took jumping pictures together.
They took jumping pictures.
Guys!
Megan is part of the family now.
That was part of my story. They like telling my story.
I wasn't there. I'm listening. This is all news to me.
It was exciting.
But yeah, so I asked I was like, Harold, can we still take a picture? Because literally been talking to them for probably like 20 minutes now. Because it took so long. I was shaking. She's like, honey, don't shake. Take your time. It's okay. Like, I was feeling.
She was so nervous.
I was so excited and so nervous. And I thought, oh no, I have to hurry up. Like, they're going to take them away. But no, she's so sweet. Take your time. Don't shake. Make it low. Make it so I can read it.
Yeah, right? Please make it legible.
She read it off, so I have faith. I'm looking for my signed postcard.
Have a little faith.
Yeah. Perfect. Have a little faith.
Have a little faith.
Okay, so afterwards I was like, can we take a picture, Harold? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, taking a picture, and he's like, my wife was the producer. I'm like, what? Let's all take the picture. So we like scoot over, and I kind of drag him over. He's like, oh yeah. Family photo. So it's Harold, me, his wife, and the 2 kids. Like, legit.
Megan literally became part of the family.
I did.
That's
this is
really
why
cool.
I keep telling you guys on Twitter I was adopted by Harold. So we took a family picture, and then I was like, you guys, can we do something funny? And like, it was great because the whole family kind of talked about it. He's like, yeah, something funny. What do you want to do? Do you know what we usually do? Yeah, let's do what we always do. He looks at the kids. You want to do what we usually do? So they're talking like to each other, and I'm just like, what do we usually do? And then the wife goes, we take jumping pictures. I was like, yes. Jumping pictures with the director and the producer of The Mortal Instruments.
Right?
It's
so good.
And the kids.
And the kids.
So we took jumping pictures, which will be posted soon, I promise. I actually posted it once if you guys caught that, but
they were really awesome.
so we took jumping pictures, and that is my story as... Oh, wait, I'm not even done. Because at the end... Okay, Sarah gave him her business
I gave
card.
him my business card with like my email, my website, and my Twitter and Tumblr and all that stuff on it. And yeah, because I was a creeper like that. It's okay.
So I saw the opportunity, and so I ran up there with her. I was like, Harold, by the way, I keep bothering you on Twitter, and you don't follow me. You follow all of my best Twitter friends, but not me. And he's like, don't take any offense to it. He goes, I'm editing all day. Don't take any offense. He's like, how can we fix this? I will follow you. What's your username? So I gave him my username, and I wrote it down, and I gave it to him on a piece of paper. So, Harold, I'm still waiting for you to follow me. But I know you're busy editing, so I forgive you.
You're editing our beautiful movie, and we can't wait for it. It's going to be so exciting.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
At all.
So now he's going to follow me, and it was just kind of the family, and I was like, by the way, I just adopted myself into your family, and I'm coming over for Christmas. And the wife was like, yeah! And everyone was laughing, and so that's how I became,
she literally became part of
the
the
adopted daughter of Harold.
It was pretty awesome.
Beautiful